Welcome to our channel where we explore the celebs who don't speak to their children. Before we get started, be sure to give that like button a little love and hit subscribe to stay in the loop for future exciting content. One Anthony Hopkins. Anthony Hopkins has been estranged from his only daughter Abigail for years after allegedly abandoning her and her mother, his first wife Petronella Parker, when Abigail was still in Deers. They had a brief reconciliation in the S, but it didn't last long. Hopkins admitted to the Radio Times via The Telegraph in May, ironically, when he was promoting his starring role in the BBC adaptation of King Lear, that he hasn't spoken to Abigail for years and didn't even know if she had children. "I don't have any idea. People break up, families split. And get on with your life. People make choices. I don't care one way or the other," he said. Hopkins and Abigail differ on whose choice it was to not have a relationship. She told The Telegraph in of her childhood, "I would see him, but maybe once a year. There is a little bit of sadness, but I have to get on with my life. It has always been like that. See him, and then not to." Tom Cruise. After divorcing Katie Holmes, and Tom Cruise reportedly has been largely out of contact with their daughter Sway. The actor hasn't been seen with Suri publicly since September. In Touch Weekly reports and sources claim that Cruise's relationship with Scientology may be blame. Holmes was rumored to be labeled as a suppressive person, commonly referred to as an SP, which means she's believed to have spoken out negatively about the controversial religion. In addition, Cruise has made a big career comeback since his split from Holmes, making scheduling any potential visits difficult. If you wanted any visits, that is 3 Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell has been estranged off and on from adopted daughter Chelsea for years. The issues began, at least publicly, in August, when Rosie tweeted that Chelsea then was missing. Chelsea was found at the home of an alleged heroin dealer that she met on Tinder. Page reported their relationship was fraught with drama, but they reportedly reconciled in summer. By May, however, the family feud was back in full force, with Chelsea, who had since married year-old Nikki Alro, telling the Daily Mail that her famous mom was verbally abusive for her whole life. Rosie vehemently denied the allegations and made it clear that she and Chelsea no longer communicate. Telling the Daily Mail, Chelsea is mentally ill. She has been in and out of hospitals most of her life. Born addicted to heroin, she has had a tough road. As for her comments, "I assume you are paying her, which is why she is selling these tales to you. She is very sick." For Woody Allen. Woody Allen is estranged from adopted daughter Dylan Farrow, who accused him of sexually abusing her as a child, and his son Ronan Farrow, whom Allen shared with ex-girlfriend Mia Farrow, first levied the sexual abuse allegations against Allen, and at the time law enforcement and sexual abuse experts investigated the claims. The Los Angeles Times reported, but a prosecutor opted to not pursue charges against Allen, allegedly to spare Dylan, who was 7 at the time. The potential trauma of a trial. Woody has repeatedly denied the allegations and alleged that Mia encouraged Dylan to lie. Dylan reiterated the allegations in an open letter in the New York Times and several times since the emergence of the Hashmedu and Time's Up movements. Roman, another of Allen's sons with Mia, is also estranged from the director in part because of his support of Dylan. 5 Mia Farrow is estranged from 2 of her adopted children, S. Moses and daughter son Previn, who allege that Farrow abused them as children and who have denounced Dylan Farrow's sexual abuse allegations against Woody Allen. Moses keeps a blog that he updates somewhat regularly whenever Dylan reiterates her sexual assault allegations against Allen. Most recently, in May, Moses wrote, "Am a very private person and not at all interested in public attention, but given the incredibly inaccurate and misleading attacks of my father, Woody Allen, I feel that I can no longer stay silent." As he continues to be condemned for a crime he did not commit, he then accused Mia of physically and verbally abusing him and his siblings, saying that Prevan, who later went on to marry Allen, got at the worst. 6 Neil and daughter Tatum. Neil have what may be the most complicated relationship in Hollywood history, with off and an estrangement and a lot of substance abuse issues. Their problems began when Tatum became the youngest person to ever win an Oscar for Paper Moon, in which she co-starred with Ryan in her own autobiography, A Paper Life, via Vanity Fair. Tatum claimed that Ryan physically and emotionally abused her when she was a child, that he seduced her childhood best friend Melanie Griffith, and that a friend of Ryan's molested her as a child. 7 Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn herself admitted to Broadly in May, "I spent a lot of time by myself here in the house. I have a lot of children, but sometimes, just because of circumstances, maintaining a close relationship with your kids is very tough. They all have. Live, stay, all moved on, of course." That's only half of the story. Caitlyn is estranged from the Kardashian sisters after her own falling out with matriarch Kris Jenner over Caitlyn's memoir, and she noticeably omitted CeeLo Kardashian from a Mother's Day tribute post that featured Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, and Kris. People reported that Caitlyn also skipped son Brody's wedding to attend the Vienna Life Ball. Jackie Chan's daughter, editing claims she's been estranged from the action star for years. And is Chan's daughter from an affair with former beauty queen Elaine in while married to his current wife Joan Lynn. People report Sean has never publicly acknowledged Ida, but did previously admit to having an affair while married to Lynn. The estrangement between ETA and Sean is so bad that Ida claimed in a YouTube video in April that she and her girlfriend Indy Autumn were homeless and had even slept under a bridge due to their parents' alleged homophobia. 9. Bill Hudson. Bill Hudson has been estranged from Kate Hudson, his daughter, with Gold by Han for decades, and the actress claims that their strained relationship, or lack thereof, has affected her own romantic life. She told Howard Stern via People in September that Bill was in her life when she was young, but that his presence teetered out when she was a child. But she holds no ill will towards him. I really do recognize whatever those issues are. It's just something that he has to live with, and that must be painful for him. So I forgive him. She said the relationship really soured when Oliver Hudson, Kate's brother, and Bill and Gold by Son posted an Instagram photo of Bill himself and Kate with the caption "Happy Abandonment Day on Father's Day, and please support and show appreciation by hitting super thanks." If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. We appreciate you being part of our community. Until next time, take care and stay awesome.